Hi guys, welcome back to 30 Days of Poetry. Really sorry that it took so long. I did not intend for there to be such a long space between day 27 and day 28, or any other day for that matter. I hope you guys have been doing well. Just to give you a little idea of why it took so long. So during the month of June, I was doing an internship and I was staying on the premises, all that stuff, and I had a little bit of extra time, and so I was able to do it consistently. But when the internship ended on June 31st, I didn't have as much time, and I ended up not being able to record my videos. And during the month of July, I was really busy, just doing stuff, getting ready for my trip. I went to Russia and I went to England. Was out of the country for 3 weeks, just got back 2 days ago, and I was like, okay, now it's time to finish up 30 days of poetry because I finally have time. So here I am, igniting 30 days of poetry, I guess. Anyways, let's get into it. So this is a poem that I wrote October 27th, 2016. It's about some things that I was going through, and I think a lot of you guys will be able to relate to it, and I think that a lot of people will be able to recognize someone they know in it, and I hope that this helps you to understand yourself or whoever that is a little bit better. Anyways, it's called What Do You See by Ariel Douglas. What do you see? My smile, my fidgeting. What do you hear? My chatter, my rambling. What do you feel? My energy, my intensity. What do you taste? My passion, my emotion. What do you smell? My perfume, my mouthwash. You see my drooping, bloodshot eyes and assume that I stay up all night watching TV shows or YouTube. Perhaps you believe that I spend all night doing homework. You hear my laughter, squirrel-like, high-pitched, nervous. My constant chatter, loud and verbose, can be heard from down the hall. You feel the energy radiating off of me and the way that I'm magnetically drawn to everyone around me, assuming that I've suddenly developed a clinginess that will simply not be tolerated. You think that I'm just that way, and you try to avoid it as much as possible. You taste my emotion in the air, shining out from me like toxic radiation, and the passion in every word I speak. It scares you, and you are afraid of me. Creeped, weirded out, freaked out by me, you've decided to send me away. My perfume penetrates the air, and you don't understand why I can't use more moderation and take into consideration the fact that it's obnoxious. I brush, floss, and rinse my teeth at least twice a day. You know I practice good hygiene. Do you see it? My involuntary looks of sadness and shame when I think that no one is paying attention. Do you hear it? Every time, the subtle waver in my voice every time I begin to speak, and the nervous quality to my ever-ready laughter. Do you feel it? The ever-present charge in the air around me as I wage war within my mind, trying to remain myself as the monster presents itself again. Do you taste it? The fear of rejection and pain permeating every interaction, plaguing my thoughts as your words echo through my mind. Do you smell it? The sour sweat of one who is struggling just to hold on and keep moving and hoping that maybe, just maybe, tomorrow will be different. You see it, but you don't recognize the signs of the silent torment that I do my very best to keep hidden away from the eyes of those from whom I seek acceptance. You hear it, but it annoys you. You just wish I'd shut up and stop making you think about things that matter, when all I really want is for someone to recognize me as someone who matters. You feel it, but you ignore it. You attribute it to the stress that you and everyone around you is going through and never realize that this is so much more than stress that I'm battling. You taste my fear, but you don't understand it. You've never been where I am. You don't know what I'm going through, and it's not your fault. You smell it, but you don't realize what it is. This is the war that I am waging, trying to stay human, keeping to a routine so as not to fall back into the deep pit I found myself in so many times before. You never see when I rush to shut my door behind me and lock out everyone around me. You never hear my sobs in my room all alone fighting for control and hope. You never feel the howling empty abyss in my chest lurking for my moment of weakness. You never taste the bitterness growing in my mouth as the long hours of the night drag on. You never smell my gasping, wretched breaths that are too few and too far between. Those bags under my eyes aren't from homework or reading or knitting. Those bags are from staying out of bed so the darkness will not be able to take hold. Those forced, loud, obnoxious giggles are actually a cry for help, a mask that I'm trying to build in order that I don't push you all away. But it's a mask that has an opposite effect of its intended results. My hugs and need for closeness is not a clingy, needy girl dying for attention, but a scared, lonely girl desperate for affection and support in this battle. The salt on my lips from the tears in my bloodshot eyes or from my inability to speak and express what I'm going through. My trashy aura is me trying to keep a grip on my life, to maintain appearances, to manage what is going on inside that is too consuming for me to worry too much about my outside. I can't let you see the true terror of my loneliness inside of me. I can't let you hear what I'm really thinking or what's really going on. I can't let you feel what I'm feeling because it would break you and I'd lose you. I know it. You've warned me. I can't let you taste the ash that has become my food and the bitterness that spices my breaths. I can't let you smell the rotten stench of the black hole inside my chest that wants to suck me in and never let go. I put on an act, a show for you. I hope you'll buy it, but I know you won't. I say what I think you want to hear, but I'm almost always wrong, or as much as I can to keep it all from crashing down in front of you all. I hide my fear and my pain of rejection from you because the last thing I want is for you to decide that I'm too needy, too much work for friendship. I try every morning and every night to wash away the bitterness, but it refuses to leave me. Like a parasite, it clings to my thoughts and my desires, darkening my mind in a dreaded way. I cover up my desperation, keeping it hidden, washing it away under the warm streams of water, but knowing that it won't leave. I'm fighting for control, but I feel I've no one to support me. I'm begging for help, but I'm too afraid of losing you. I know that I can't do it on my own, but I need someone to remind me to turn to the one who can, because even as I type these words, I feel myself slipping into a swirling black vortex, ready to rip me away, my soul, my ambition, my love, and throw everything that I am and everything that I aspire to be into the trash. So what am I to do when who I truly am isn't who you see?